Hello, and welcome to Please Send News.
What we got today, buddy?
Let me tell you. I've not even read this, but when I saw the picture and I saw the headline, I've just said, let's press record and chat about it. Blind psychic Bubba Vanga predicted water shortages this year.
No shit, Charlotte.
Wow.
Whoa.
In the summer, we might experience water shortages.
Yeah. You don't have to be blind to figure that one out, do you?
Well.
So come on then.
Legendary, mate.
What's this woman's CV like then?
Legendary. Legendary mystic Baba Vanga made terrifying predictions for 2022, and some are already coming true.
Come on then, what's she done?
Known as the Nostradamus of the Balkans, the blind Bulgarian psychic is believed to have correctly predicted New York's 9/11 attacks, the death of Princess Diana, and the Chernobyl disaster in Ukraine.
Why do they, when they say he's believed to have correctly predicted, either she did, and people are like, yeah, or she didn't, but people believe that she correctly predicted. So it's just, don't believe the hype, mate. All she's doing is closing her eyes there anyway. I like her rain Mac, though.
Like, look at the fucking state of her, right? She's literally wearing a dirty old rain Mac. She looks like she's just fucking, like, literally just fucking...
Imagine that flashing you.
Yeah, she looks like she's just... Oh. I just think if you've got that kind of fucking brain power and capacity to look into the future, don't get bogged down in fucking... guesswork, because she's believed to have correctly predicted 9/11, Princess Diana and Chernobyl. Why don't you just predict the fucking who's going to win the FA Cup, or who's going to fucking
something useful,
what the lottery results are, or
couldn't she predict they were going to take a picture of her, that way she could address less of a cunt? I feel really bad about Bava. I'm saying all this.
I'll say that anyway.
It's going to end. The world's going to end, and I'm going to be like, oh, I really mugged off that woman, and she knew what was going on.
Oh, sorry, she's dead.
She
although she passed away some 25 years ago, many religiously believe her words, and her prophecies for this year are no less impactful.
So she predicted this more than 25 years ago?
Well, let's find out, Chris. Baba Vanga warned that cities will be hit by water shortages, resulting in political consequences, with countries forced to find alternative solutions. Her dark prophecy comes as residents in Kent were issued with a water warning for essential use only amid the heatwave.
We were told that.
Bollocks.
Yeah, we were told that. Yeah.
Some relic in the fucking Balkans has said, in 2022, there's going to be water shortages.
But I don't think she even said 2022. She just went, in the future, there will be... Tell me one of the things that's happened in the past. Water shortages. There'll be other water shortages and the plague of locusts. And there'll be people, bad people. That's what she's done.
There's probably
it's
a
not rocket
hosepipe
science,
warning
mate.
in Kent every year.
She's made every prediction you can imagine, just so that something. She throws enough shit at the wall.
This story is incredible. With temperatures in large parts of Europe nearing 50, climate change activists have also been making similar stark warning, which have been playing across the continent amid raging wildfires. Thanks for clearing that bit up. Baba Vanga also claimed several Asian countries and Australia will be hit with intense bouts of floods and earthquakes and tsunamis rocking the area. Yeah.
Yeah, but has there been?
They've not clarified
any floods
that.
In Australia,
they've not mentioned that. I believe there was just wildfires,
which happen every year and have happened every year forever.
Elsewhere, the mystic predicted famine in India due to temperature drop. Hasn't there been famine
way before 25 years ago? Yeah.
The prophet also envisaged another pandemic, this time discovered in Siberia, caused by a frozen virus that will be released by climate change. Perhaps her most believable prediction for 2022 is a virtual reality takeover, with people spending more time than ever in front of screens. I don't think she said screens 25 years ago.
Or virtual reality.
Yeah, I don't think that. anybody was talking about virtual reality then. Many people believe Baba Vanga's prophecies continue to come true. Before her death in 1996, hundreds of people travelled from as far away as Japan to her remote village in Kozu Mountains in Bulgaria to meet with her. After the Second World War, various Eastern European and Soviet leaders sought Baba Vanga's advice, believing her to be an oracle. Fuck me. Soviet Union leader Leonid Brezhnev is said to have consulted her at least once before his death. Consulted her at least how many times? At least 100 times? At least once.
That's not consultation at that point, is it?
No,
if it's just once.
just bumped
They could
into
have,
someone.
yeah, they're down the shops.
But before panicking about what the rest of 22 will bring, it is important to say that not all of her predictions have come true. Seriously?
Fucking, I'm gobsmacked at that, yeah.
Studies suggested her alleged prophecies have an 85% success rate, which made her popular across Europe and former Soviet Union nations. What an utter non-story.
Yeah.
And they've just put... I wonder if that's Baba Vanga. It's
Or is
just
it just a
literally...
random
Do you know
Bulgarian woman?
She looks like... That looks like someone that used to try and sell me Lucky Heather in Grace High Street in the 80s.
Mm-hmm.
Like, charlatan.
Yeah, I'm going with Charlotte and Baba Vanga. We've probably just cursed ourselves now, mate.
She's dead. If you can... Do you know what?
She knew we were going to do this.
If you
she
put
a
an
hex on us
headscarf on,
25
if you
years
put an
ago.
headscarf on and a pony old jacket and just fucking started talking drivel, like all your guesswork, you started sort of doing some guesswork
Baba
about the
Yanga.
future, you will literally be fucking Dada Vanga. Like, you will be the fucking future. Just, why do people like... Do you believe... I mean, we know that you're a bit scared of fucking... Ouija boards, like star signs. Where do you sit with that?
Oh, I just don't know. Just like if it, like, you know, I don't know if the galaxy has got loads of other things in terms of science that make it actually happen. But honestly, if you read a star sign, you read like I read Libra, and then I read like Cancer, and I'm like, oh no, that sounds a bit like me too. They're quite broad, aren't they?
Classic Pisces over there.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
People that are into that. I don't
You strike me as someone who says all this.
I remember growing up when we used to
follows
get a daily paper. We'd like when I was a little kid, like in me, I don't know, sort of 11, 12. We'd get the Daily Mirror delivered, and I remember I'd always read the stars. And I remember just thinking, like, it's just nonsense. It's absolute nonsense. And God, I just think, like, I know that in this world it's nice to have a bit of escapism in it from like the day to day, but it's just like church, isn't it? It's just a load of old lies.
Yeah, I mean, I can't really compare. I guess it is, isn't it? Really,
It's just all made up.
It's just all made up.
Yeah. But old Baba Vanga,
Everything's made up, though.
she's just made up. I bet her name's Maureen.
Fair.
But I just think if you just keep banging on like about that you're some... I know people that fucking love going to like spiritualists and fucking mediums and all of that and going, do you know what? Like I've been 4 times and bang on every time. Like, I mean, you think...
Oh, you know, she's got a presence. I didn't let her anything. I didn't tell her anything about me. And, you know, without me saying a word, she could just tell that I was a cunt.
Do you know what, right? If you went and sat in front of me, you wouldn't have to say anything. And I'd go, do you know what? I can definitely feel something.
Big dick energy.
Are you... Are you a bit of a cunt? Because I'm getting massive cunty vibes off of you. In fact, you strike me as, I don't know, a massive cunt. Like, it's easy to do, isn't it?
It is really easy to do. It is.
We should start thinking of something for the Patreons to start, like, brainwashing them. And then, like, we could become prophets.
We've started that, mate. The MSC.
I know, but I feel we need to up it now.
I'm just worried that Noobie's going to take it all over. He's going to have them all commit suicide before we get to sleep with any of them.